Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Arel and I hope you're doing well. Today I am doing week 11 of my 52 list project. This is a weekly journaling activity that I do on camera, and it's literally just following the prompts of this book. If you guys are interested in the other videos that are already posted on this playlist, I will link it in the cards right now. But for today, this is all about list the ways you can rejuvenate your space. So I was thinking I am going to tweak the prompt because the space that I am currently residing in right now, it's not my own space. I am renting a short-term stay place, a short-term rental, I guess, for my job. So instead of rejuvenating my physical space, I thought of ways to rejuvenate my mental space. So I am going to list down some things that I think will help me out when it comes to getting rid or helping to get rid of brain fog, brain backlog, and then I just have some little deco that I prepared for this list, and I will do a little kind of fast forward bit on the journaling or decorating and writing down part, and then I'll just explain the things that I've written down at the end. So here we are. I listed off 5 things that I can renovate my mental space. And the first thing is to learn something new every day and actually write it down. So this really applies to anything, whether it's a new concept regarding social stuff or a recipe or a new word. And I intend to write everything down from this point forward because I have just been learning something new, but then I don't write it down. I kind of just put it in my brain and try to remember it. But now that I reflect on it, some of the things that I know I learned something about every day, I don't really remember what they were, but I know I learned something. I am tracking it as a habit for this year, but I think to just enhance some of the things that are in my head, I will be writing them down from this point forward. Next is to keep up with writing different lists. Lists are a really big part of my life. They've always been, even when I was a kid, and it just helps me really organize my thoughts and organize all the things that are going on in my brain. And I literally have different lists for different things. They're in my planner, they're in my Notion, they're in my journal. The continued practice of that really helps quiet down the noise that's going on in my head, so I will keep doing that. And instead of doom scrolling, I intend to watch more shows, read books, and watch more movies. Those are pretty big goals of mine for this year because I know that with everything in social media right now, we can fall into the habit of doom scrolling. Like, I could be scrolling for 5 minutes and then I look at the clock, it's already been 2 hours and sometimes more, to be honest, and I really want to get rid of that habit. So I want to occupy my time with consuming things that I like, which are books, TV shows, and movies. And I think I'm just in that weird place of I want to dedicate more time into doing those. So instead I scroll because I feel like I don't have time, but I actually do. I don't know if that makes sense, but that is something I want to work on as well. And then next is keep writing everything down, to good, to bad, and to everything. And that just goes along with quieting the space, quieting my head, and writing it down, putting it in paper, putting it on my phone really helps a lot. And that is something that I already practice and I will continue to practice just to keep up with that, cleaning my mental space. And then next is to read books, listen to podcasts, watch videos that enrich the mind. That is also something related to learning something new, but I have been doing a lot of research on different things that I should read about, I should watch, and I should listen to, but I just haven't done a lot of them yet. And I think goes along with, instead of doom scrolling, I should just write down all the things that I have researched and start crossing them off my list. So yeah, these are all the ways that I can renovate my mental space. I am really grateful for the opportunity that I already have right now when it comes to my job, and honestly, mentally, I have been in a much better place presently than I have been 3-4 years ago. So it's getting better and I am really grateful. And I think now that with everything in my personal life is going fine, I think this is like a key or a signal for me to just keep growing and keep enriching like my mind and my body, my soul with just good things. And it's really important, I think, for us to do that, especially during these tumultuous times. And there's so many things that I could ramble on about that, but for now, that is what I am going to do, like focus on these things. So what are some ways that you guys doing to renovate or honestly maintain good mental spaces? Please let me know in the comments below, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.